All right, welcome back. The world of crime hardly ever pays off in the end, and it's even harder when your focus is thrown off by an old flame.
Well, that's the premise behind the movie Focus, and our entertainment reporter Jim Ferguson got inside the heads of a couple actors from the film.
Yes, I did, and this was released yesterday on DVD, Blu-ray. I loved it. It did well in the box office. As you just said, Focus is misdirection, deception, starring Will Smith as a master of all these things, a con artist out of the realm of Sting. Do you remember Sting? You like Crazy Stupid Love.
Loved it.
Okay, the same director, Glenn Ficarra, directs Focus. Margot Robbie, okay.
Love her.
The Wolf of Wall Street. She co-starred with Leonardo DiCaprio. She was in ABC's Pan Am TV series. And I got to say this before we go to her interview. Next year, she'll be Jane in the new Tarzan.
What?
I didn't know that. How cool.
Here's the very beautiful Margot Robbie.
I can convince anyone of anything. You see, there's a science to getting people to trust you.
I want in.
With your current skill set, you don't.
Maybe he could teach me in your room.
That is so bad.
Is it?
Does it feel sexy on your face?
A little.
It does. Okay, let's go.
There are several scenes where your co-star, Will Smith, who is the ultimate con man, sleight of hand guy, is teaching you the art of doing this. They had to be a lot of fun when you're both, swiping each other's wallets and that sort of thing.
It was really fun. We were doing that first scene where he's pickpocketing things from me. We were doing it in the snow at like 3 in the morning.
On a hill, yeah.
In New York, on a hill. So it wasn't like ideal conditions to be doing a pickpocket scene, but it was, we just like had our routine down. So like I'd be grabbing things out of my pocket and like handing them, like I'd be like, where's the edge of frame? So like I could hand him things so he could keep pulling them up and put them back on. It was just like a little dance choreography.
And of course your character, she really wants to be part of the game. She wants to learn how to be the perfect con. But along the way, would you agree with me that the film throughout Focus has different levels of a love story?
Definitely. I think at the heart of the movie is a love story, and that's like the easiest way to get your audience engaged. If you can get an audience to emotionally invest in your characters and want them to be together, it doesn't really matter what happens in the rest of the movie. Everything after that's just a bonus, because if at the end of the day it works out for them, you've got a happy audience.
Yeah, because there's an old saying, you can't con a con man, and that's the theme throughout the film of Focus.
Yeah, which I mean, thus is the tension in the relationship, because you don't know who's... They have a real issue with honesty, obviously, but a real a real sense of loyalty. So it's kind of a funny dynamic.
She seems really sweet.
Isn't she? Yeah.
She's lovely. You know, I've seen her in a couple things, and I had no idea she was Australian.
Really?
Had no idea.
You could hear a little of the accent, couldn't you? Yeah. Gerald Mcraney, you like this guy. He's won a couple of Tony Awards. Do you remember Simon and Simon, Major Dad, House of Cards?
Wow. He's
a character actor we were just talking that never stops working. And he's very talented. He was just in the recent film, The Best of Me, and he plays... I can't give the twist away to this, but he's a con artist with Will, and what a nice man, Gerald Mcraney. There's a wonderful scene, several scenes with the star of the film, Will Smith, where it reminded me kind of like a manager that gets in a fight with an umpire. You're chin to chin.
Yeah.
You know, was that fun to do with Will?
Incredible fun, but hard work, because Will just tickles me. And when I get that close to him in stuff, the hardest problem I had was not cracking up, which I failed at quite a lot. Thank God it was a film and not a play, or I'd never have survived it.
This interview is difficult to do without giving too much away.
Well, that's true about almost any aspect of this movie.
Yeah.
That's the great thing about it, is that there are any number of surprises that you don't want to discuss ahead of time, or you'll ruin it for the audience.
People love this genre.
Yeah, they do. And I think because they are so intricate that the writing has to be very, very, very clever in order to take the audience from point A to point Z. And it's fun to be on that ride.
And he's fun to talk to, too, Gerald Mcraney. I have a special for you on Friday. There's a movie opening on June 19th called Dope, D-O-P-E. One of the characters who's the bad guy in the movie is played by You never heard of him, A$AP Rocky.
Oh, what a name.
He's a rapper, right?
He's a rapper. He's world famous rapper. And I knew nothing about hip hop or rap music or any of this kind of stuff. I walked in and sat down with A$AP. It's one of the best interviews I've done in the last 2 or 3 years.
Wow, really?
I had the greatest time with this young actor. He's a little bit of a throwback to a young, very young Denzel Washington. What a great time. You'll see my interview with A$AP Rocky, hip-hop star, on Friday.
We look forward to it. Jim, thank you so much for coming on with us.
Oh, it's always fun, guys. Thank you.